Welcome back, everyone, to another segment of the MCR, Mac and Me. My name's TJ. In this segment, we're going to talk about Biden has finally decided to build a border wall, but not quite where you'd think he'd build it. Okay? But Biden's border wall is a response from all the whining, wailing, and gnashing of teeth of New York City Mayor Eric Adams, the Chicago mayor, the Los Angeles mayor, and any other Democrat-controlled city mayor, which has begun complaining about Governor Abbott busing illegal immigrants to their cities. Okay? And so these mayors, their complaints have not gone unheard. Biden's going to take action. And you know what that action is?
No.
He's going to try and prevent these illegal immigrants from exiting Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Well, you know, I've said forever and a day that the whole goal here with these illegals coming into Texas in particular is to get them immunity, or what's the term? It's not immunity, but essentially immunity, and our
amnesty.
Amnesty. I'm sorry, amnesty, so that they can turn Florida, or not Florida, but Texas into a blue state, and it's lights out for the Republicans. They cannot win an election if Texas is blue.
Yeah.
Cannot win an election.
Well, and there is a map that kind of sarcastically depicts this. The interesting thing about the map is it doesn't include that little border California has with Mexico. You know, and so yeah, when you look at this map that depicts what Biden's going to try and do, basically it affects Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico, those three states, and it's not like he's going to build an actual wall, but they're talking about using ankle bracelets. They think ankle bracelets, you know, with the GPS technology, they think that the ankle bracelets will be an answer to the, you know, a solution to this dilemma of Abbott busing these people to other cities. And you know what? I'm not, you know what? I don't know what world they're living in, but I don't think that's going to work. You know?
Well, my question, the first thing that comes to my mind is who's going to pay for that?
Well,
how about just not let them in the country? How's that for a starter? There's a proper way to enter and an improper way to enter. And let's just enforce the damn law as it is in the books right now.
Yeah. One of the things Governor Abbott had been doing is that, you know, they've been building their own version of the wall, and in part of the Rio Grande, they had put up buoys to prevent them from swimming across. And Governor Abbott had also begun deploying Texas National Guard, and they were using Texas Rangers at one point also, I recall. And then they called troopers from the Department of Public Safety. So I don't know if that's state police or what there. But, you know, Biden's DOJ, we'll say, has been fighting with the state of Texas over all these actions that Abbott's been taking. And, you know, Abbott's response to what Biden's administration's been doing, he goes, this is Governor Abbott, our battle to defend Texas's sovereign authority to protect lives from the chaos caused by President Biden's open border policies has only begun. Texas is prepared to take this fight all the way to the Supreme Court. So, you know, not that I know a whole lot about Abbott, because last I heard he's got a little bit of rhino blood in him, we'll say.
Yeah, they all do, it seems like.
What's that?
I said it seems like they all do.
Yeah, but I guess, you know, someone in power wants to stay in power, and if this is what he's got to do to remain governor of Texas, I guess he's going to do what he's got to do. Mayor Adams is crying about, I guess they got like 110,000 asylum seekers in the city, and it's financially crushing the city.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
It's okay to crush Texas, though, right?
Yeah, really. The city of Chicago claims to have spent over $100 million due to the influx of illegals in their city, and I heard L.A. wanted to press charges against Governor Abbott in the state of Texas, and I don't know if that's wishful thinking or whether or not they're actually going to do that.
Well, if they don't like you, they'll charge you with a crime and try to put you in jail. We know that. That's well documented.
Yeah, that's for doggone sure. But I guess giving credit where credit's due. Hats off to Abbott to taking on the challenge here.
Right.
It's something you can't believe. But then you confess to yourself, I'm not really surprised. How Biden's border wall is basically keeping all these illegals in Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. However,
that's what they want to do, because they want Arizona blue, which they've up to this point through corrupt politicians been able to do, and lazy ass rhinos that they have there that won't do their job. But yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to make sure those stay blue states, and especially Texas, because then they won't have to cheat in elections anymore if they get Texas.
Yeah, really.
It'd be so much easier.
I forget the guy's name offhand, but you got rhino Republicans in Texas going after the Texas Attorney General. And
they're trying to impeach him.
Yeah, and while I don't know the specifics on that, here we go with the rhinos again, man.
Yeah, they're complicit. The French called them collaborators, and it can be what it is. The collaborators can get what they got in France, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's all I have for this topic. Any final thoughts, or?
No, that's pretty well sums it up, I think.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.